mob, that's some wet. I'm talking wop, 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 that's some wet. Macaroni in a pot, that's some wet. The top, make it drop, that's some wet. Now get a bucket and a mop, that's some wet. I'm talking wop, 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 that's some wet. Macaroni in a pot, that's some wet.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. I want to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHam, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHam, QADASH. I'm the brother Moab down Tempe, Florida, from the camp rappers of Babylon. Come with another quick hit to the spirit part by YAHAWASHI. Lord wanted to edify and feed the sheep. Dabon said I was an apostle, great millstone, teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who push this work into sincerity, to the scattered abroad. All right, and as you can see in the video, all right, just touching up on this topic, man, going into the MOTB, man. All right, I seen this video, came across it, my brother had posted it. And, you know, his spirit was on me to, you know, go ahead and go into it, man. All right, because this is the time we're in, man, where this technology, all right, is advancing towards what these devils want to bring out, which is that chip, man. Okay, that MOTB, man. Okay, this is where it's headed. All right, you're going to be able to scan your hand, all right, with that Rfid chip, man. Okay, the MOTB, and you're going to be able to have access, all right, to, you know, whatever it is opening doors, okay, getting your documents, having your ID or your medical information, whatever it is, okay, all on your hand, man. Okay, all this is all going to be on that chip, man, wherever it's inserted. Okay, and you know, this is the motion that Esau's pushing, all right, with you know, the vibration where you have with Elon Musk coming with the Neuralink, man. Okay, which shows you the advancement of, like I said before, their technology. Okay, whereas everything here in society is advancing towards, you know, it being digital, man. Okay, so everything is just you know, pretty much, you know, moving quickly towards prophecy, man. Okay, all right, which you know, going into this right here in the scriptures, as it says in the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." All right. So even though you know, we see these things, man. All right, according to prophecy, you know, you have it where they're being, you know, speaking about these things, man. Okay, you know, you have it where certain countries, all right, certain places right now, or even in the States, all right, where they have this, you know, where they have this chip. What's the word I'm looking for? They have this chip technology already amongst, all right, the people, man. Okay, where you have it where people are able to use it to, you know, go to vending machines and purchase things, opening their doors, cabinets, you know, all the etc. They're able to do this. They're speaking it on even national TV, okay, or on the news. Okay, they're advertising it in different, you know, ways. But soon it's gonna come into a time, okay, which we're approaching, man. These times, seeing how this devil's moving, where they're gonna be making this thing mandatory, man. Okay, so it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time," and everything has an appointed time for everything to happen, man. It says, "But at the end it shall speak," and it says, "and not lie. Though it tarry," meaning to delay. Okay, it says, "Wait for it," which we are waiting, man. And this is all going to come to pass according to prophecy. Okay, which we're gonna grab the scriptures. But you're seeing, all right, these things, you know, happen right before our eyes, man. Okay, which it says, "Wait for it." So it you know, we're gonna have to wait for these things to pop off, all right, when it becomes mandatory. So as we wait, okay, we're watching, man. Okay, as we watch, okay, and as we see these things, we see it moving more and more closer and closer towards this devil bringing out this MOTB, man. Okay, it says, "Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come." So the scripture says it will surely come. So even though it has a certain delay, which while we are waiting, okay, it will surely come, as the scripture says. It will not tarry. Okay, and this is all according to prophecy. All right, going into that MOTB, we know, all right, that Esau is going to come and using these things to his advantage. All right, he's going to be coming, using things as of, you can open this, you can do this, you can do that. He's going to wow the people, so to speak, okay? And we know through the Spirit and prayer by BAHASHAM, the scripture says, according to 1 Corinthians 11, let me see if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. So as you can see in the video, all right, you got this person demonstrating, all right, the things that you are able to do. Okay, it said goodbye keys. It says I have a, that C-hip. Okay, it says you can scan your hand. All right, what else it says? It says, let me see. It says you can copy your keys and put all these information, open up doors. All this is what's gonna be in that C-hip, man. Okay, so they're gonna come with that type of wowing, all right, spirit on these to beguile the people, man. And that's what Esau's gonna do. But he's not gonna get, all right, brothers that's fighting in truth and sincerity. Okay, they're serving YAHAWASHI in truth and sincerity. All right, with these kind of wows, man. Okay, we're not gonna be caught by those things, man. Starting with those and Apostle Great Millstone down, man. Okay, who taught us this truth? All right, through the Spirit and power by BAHASHAM. It's like the scripture says, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Let Satan get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. And we're not going to be ignorant to these devices that this devil's going to bring. Okay, and they might do it in the most cleverest way. You have it where Elon Musk, who's now in the seat, high position, I should say, in a seat with this guy, Trump, man, who is, Elon Musk is a well-known billionaire, okay, and head CEO of a company and founder of, you have that Neuralink, man, okay, and that being a foreshadow of what ultimately this place is being, brought to more, more and more every day, man. Okay, a system where it's being set up where they want you to be connected to, to pretty much this system of theirs, man. Okay, they want to tag you, all right, and ultimately do these things. They have to use, all right, what they have to their advantage, man. This devil's clever enough to do it right before you, man. Okay, he'll do it right in front of you, all right, and that's why you have it, things moving as way it does, because he's using gradualism. And over time, you have seen with you have it with the credit card payments. Okay, you see it with banks, and even just in you have it in these stores. All right, you go to a local a Walmart or a local, Whole Foods and things like that, or Amazon, and they require payments, but more so in digital, man. Okay, so everything is being set up a strategic way, man. All right, or set up in a a crafty way, okay, for better words. So let me grab this right here. And as the scripture says, we're not going to be ignorant of Satan's devices, man, because we know this devil's coming with it. All right, we know he's going to come with a bunch of crafty ways to deceive, okay, the mass of the people. But okay, we're not going to be ignorant to those things, man. All right, let me grab it. This is Revelations. I'll start at verse Revelations 13, verse 14. It says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of, it's like an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live. And we know that this place has just been, this is just Rome all revived, man. Okay, this Rome has just been set up. That this devil is taking that same system and applied it today, man. Okay, so you have it where, this devil is going to move in the most craftiest way, man. Okay, and when he does these things, he's going to do these things. He's going to use those miracles, as the scripture says, as a form of what? Making people who are, can't see or blind or can't hear, okay, be able to have those abilities again, man. And he's going to do it with some type of flashy fashion, man. Okay, like you see with these advertisements when it comes to these phones, or even these 3D VR goggles. All right, the way they just advertise these things, man. All right, it's gonna wow the people once again, and it's gonna get these people to go running towards, all right, that chip, man. Okay, and that's gonna get a lot of these people, man. Which those who are gonna run towards that, go getting that MOTB, man, mark for judgment, man. Okay, so reading on, it says, verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which is going into that MWO, man. Okay, that new world order. Okay, and he's going to be coming with his troops, his martial law troops, and etc. It says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So those who aren't going to be cooperative when it comes to this system, when it comes to being enforced in a way, all right, are going to be killed, man. And this is the mindset of what you have it with this guy Trump being in the seat, where he said what? All right, he want to bring back public executions, okay, bringing back all these forms of fashion of how they used to execute those who were incarcerated, okay, but more so those who are on agreements are with those laws that they have set amongst this wicked kingdom of theirs, man. Okay, and when they bring these out, they're going to be using those same methods on those who aren't getting along with that program of theirs, man. Okay, that's why they have these guillotines, and they have these certain execution methods still here today, because they're getting ready to use these things proceeding to Revelation 12:12, okay, on a mass level. All right, you have it where it's continuing, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that's what this devil's main goal is. He's gonna get everyone, all right, it don't matter who it is, and it don't matter whether you're rich or poor, to either be conformed to this thing or not, man. Okay, and you see where it says if you don't take it, they're gonna put those to death, man. So this devil's gonna come down with it, okay, amongst no matter who it is, rather rich or poor, okay, and he's gonna try to get many to be conformed, okay, to taking that MOTB, man, okay, because he wants to tag you, all right, to make you a part of this system. I mean, if you take that, MOTB, man, great judgments to come upon you, okay, which is a terrifying thing. Read it on. It says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the number of his beast, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name, right? So you're not going to be able to buy, sell, or save, or when it comes to you purchasing or selling, or even just trying to make a living here, man. You ain't gonna be able to do those things, all right, without having that C-hip, man. You see, and this is what this devil is gonna do, okay? Just like we see with the whole over 4 or 5 years with the C-19, what did they do? They made it difficult for people to enter into certain facilities and businesses or grocery stores or whatever, etc., or even taking flights, okay, planes to another place. They put that at restriction or some requirements on it, all right, to prevent those who haven't had followed those requirements according to when it came to that C-19. They made it really hard, okay, in other words, for you to do things or to move amongst society. You see, and that's what they're gonna do when it comes to these with that MOTB, man. Okay, so Esau's not slick, he's just very crafty, okay, and he's gonna get a lot of people, and a lot of people are gonna be already in great distress, all right. Might be all these things popping off here and there, and then they come with this wonderful somewhat solution, and then a lot of these people who's gonna be wild by is gonna follow after that solution, man. You see, while you're gonna have some that's gonna be like, to hell with it, but most of these people who are gonna, be pretty much caught up with the things of this world, they're gonna go run into it, man. Okay, because what, they already making it hard for people to, you know, make a living, man. You see the prices here, okay, going up, okay, whether it be you know, in the marketing of just an investment of homes, or you know, food wise, okay, gas, okay, the whole living here in this place is just going, the cost is going up more and more. Okay, so these people are gonna be in great distress more. Okay, and he's gonna bring this out, man. So this devil knows what he's doing. Okay, he's a mad scientist. He knows how to play on the human's mind. Okay, he knows these things, man. All right, but he's gonna use it to his advantage. Verse 17, reading it again, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to function in society. You're not going to be able to buy, sell, save, none of those things. Once again, without having that charagma, man. All right, without being tagged by his, C-hip, man. Okay. It says, verse 18, it says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Right. And when you look out, when you go purchase something, all right, you have the universal barcode, and you have those 3 lines, those bulge lines without a number. When you go into it, you see 666, man. And this is what this devil wants to use. All right, he wants to make you a part of his system. All right, within that C-hip, man, to tag you and make you a part of this, a product of, once again, this system, man. Okay, he wants to, do it as if you was to purchase cattle or some type of belongings. You see, just like you go to the store, man. All right, you go purchase something. This is what Esau wants to do. Okay, and the judgment that comes with that, if you allow this to happen, or you convert to taking that MOTB, man, there's gonna be a harsh judgment. Okay, from YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, which I'm gonna grab in Revelations 14, jumping down to verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, which we just went over in Revelation 13. Okay, here's the judgment for it. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of YAHAWASHI, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which the indignation goes into what? Righteous anger. Okay, so you're going to taste a pure form of righteous anger, man. Okay, and it's going to go ahead and go more into it. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstones in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb, right, which is Yahawashi, man. So you're gonna be, hit, okay, by a nuke, man, because the fire and brimstone going into those nukes, man. Okay, when they hit ground zero, all right, this place gonna be engulfed in flames, man. Okay, and you don't want to be in a judgment that is gonna be as terrifying as that, man. Okay, you don't want to be an individual, okay, being hit with a nuke, man. Okay, when you watch these type of documentaries on, what a nuke or just a atomic bomb or any source of a missile would do, you see the damage, man, of that. Well, you're gonna have it where this place is gonna be utterly overkill destroyed with thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay, ICBMs, man. Okay, and it's gonna be coming straight from the source of YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, and that's terrifying. And it's gonna be the presence of the angels and the presence of the Lamb, which is YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, so you have it where they might advertise these things, they might put it out there, they might do all these things, But great judgment is going to come with that, man. Okay, Esau's a slick, lying, all right, crafty and cunning bastard, man. Okay, and he's gonna do whatever he can, okay, to pull those, down with him, man. All right. So, hey, going into it, you know what I'm saying, as you see it, that, this devil is gonna make this thing more and more, okay, relevant, all right, to the masses of the eye, man. Okay. So just bringing it out to the spirit and power of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Lord, when you are edified. Close it out by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Once again, double honors to those an apostle, great millstone, teach you well. Till next time I say, Shalom.